We're just days away until the midterm election. And in San Francisco, political monitoring organizations are looking into whether two nonprofits supporting Proposition J may have skirted the law in their efforts to fundraise.
And after the ABC7 News I-team started digging into the matter, one of the organizations removed content from their website. I-team reporter Stephanie Sierra has the story.
It's a battle between two opposing ballot propositions in San Francisco. Prop J and Prop I both deal with the future of JFK Drive in Golden Gate Park and whether or not it should be open to vehicle traffic. Prop J is pushing for a car-free space, and Prop I is not. Yet the controversy brewing between the two campaigns isn't just opposing opinions, but allegations of a potential campaign law violation. Website screenshots captured by the ABC7 News I-team showed two nonprofits supporting Prop J attempted to solicit donations to fund support for the ballot measure, both advertising all donations are tax deductible. Yet a complaint letter filed by the Sutton law firm on behalf of Access for All, the political committee supporting the competing measure Prop I, alleges those actions are against the law. So we brought this to Ann Ravel, a former Federal Elections Commission chair under the Obama administration and current elections law professor at UC Berkeley.
What is your overall take on what they are alleging?
While they may have easily violated the law, I wouldn't call it tax fraud.
Ravel says there are two kinds of issues that relate to 501c3 nonprofits when they are supporting or opposing ballot measures.
It depends. If in advance they indicate that they are going to do ballot measures and going to be spending some money on trying to convince the voters in what either to vote for or vote against, there's a way that you can make some of an agreement with the IRS.
Do you think the Prop J campaign crossed a line here?
It's hard to know because we don't know whether they had filed those papers with the IRS in advance or not. I don't know.
But what Ravel can say for certain is neither nonprofit can promise tax-deductible donations unless they're set up in a certain way with the IRS. And that's what was advertised on each organization's website and a newsletter.
That one does seem to be a problem, clearly, because you shouldn't be signaling that there is going to be, in that way, especially when they're asking for money, saying that it is going to be a tax deduction.
The I-team made multiple attempts to speak with Walk SF, the San Francisco Bicycle Coalition, and the Yes on Prop J campaign, but none of them agreed to an interview. Walk SF provided a written statement which said, Walk San Francisco is allowed to work on ballot measures as a 501c3 nonprofit organization and take all related legal and tax requirements very seriously. Our spending and staff time on the Yes on Prop J, L, and N campaigns fall well within legal limits. The accusations from the Access for All Political Action Committee are baseless. An hour after receiving this statement, the I-team found the paragraph soliciting donations was removed from Walk SF's website. We followed up with questions, but never got a response.
What does that tell you?
I think it may reflect that they recognized that perhaps they were not fully in compliance with the law. Because of your questioning based on those issues, they might have gone back, taken a look at what the problem was, and that's why they removed it from the site.
3 weeks later, the San Francisco Standard reported that Walk SF's executive director acknowledged that they crossed a line in its campaigning and reporting, but the organization has since returned about $5,000 garnered from the fundraising emails and filed the proper disclosures. The San Francisco Bicycle Coalition's executive director, Janelle Wong, told the I-team, our organization did not commit tax fraud, nor is the filing of the reports an admission of any wrongdoing, adding that out of an abundance of caution, they refunded all the money donated in response to the email in question, describing the email as allegedly confusing. The Sutton law firm sent a follow-up letter to the Fair Political Practices Commission, alleging Walk SF and the San Francisco Bicycle Coalition effectively admitted they violated the law. But the San Francisco Bicycle Coalition denied it, saying there is nothing nefarious at play. Meantime, opponents of Prop J are frustrated.
It's wrong in a lot of ways. It's Number one, it's just not playing fair.
This is a hardship for everybody, and it's a ban for people like me.
Howard Chabmer and Victoria Brucker are disabled. They both want JFK Drive to be open to vehicle traffic so they can access all of the park. The measure, backed by Mayor London Breed and many San Francisco Board of Supervisors, advertises it will keep the JFK Promenade safe and accessible for everyone, including seniors and people with disabilities. But Chabmer and Brucker argue it will shut them out.
It's not kind.
I always thought that the park would be there as a solace for me. And if Prop J passes, I won't get to any of those places except the Arboretum and the Tulip Garden for the rest of my life.
Stephanie Sierra, ABC7 News.
And on election night, we'll be